It's an article that came out in the Globe and Mail in Canada. Canada is also experiencing a drop in life expectancy. This article actually came out October 23rd, 2018, and then it was updated on the 24th of October. So, Canada's drop in life expectancy is very similar to the one that's going on in the US. It's all impacted by the opioid plague. So they're saying this is occurring in Canada for the first time. Now, this article only pertains to British Columbia, but they also acknowledge that this is impacting all of Canada. So they put out this report showing life expectancy has dropped more than a month in British Columbia, the province that's most affected by the opioid plague. Now, they said the life expectancy has been affected in other provinces, and the trend is similar across all of Canada. And they're saying that more than 8,000 Canadians have died as the result of opioid-related overdoses since 2016, mostly men. And these men range between the ages of 20 and 59. And it's saying you may not see a big impact, but you will see one, because just like the opioid plague is going strong in America, it's going very strong in Canada as well. So you can see right here life expectancy in British Columbia. Now, they're saying this is a trend due to, not only drugs, but also premature deaths in early childhood from infectious diseases and also other illnesses. And they're saying that, this is very troubling because of this type of surge in deaths in the adult population. And Canada, just like America, have an aging population that's also dying out. At the same time, all of these younger people are dying from drugs. So the rising availability of illicit fentanyl is driving many of the deaths up in British Columbia. And, they're saying they're taking a glimpse at the state of public health in Canada and note that excessive availability of prescription opioid has also played a significant role. The number of measures have been introduced. So they're doing the same thing that you see in the US. They're trying to get their doctors to write less script. They're trying to fund for treatment, just like they're doing here. But Trump wants to do everything through grants. I'm not sure if they're doing it the same way in Canada or not. And a promise by the Health Canada to introduce new rules and banning the marketing of opioids. And experts need more, they're just saying more needs to be done to fight the opioid epidemic that's up in British Columbia. Right now, it just seems like everybody's doing the same thing. They're just throwing a lot of money and really not much is getting done as far as, getting these people off of opioids. I don't really think they can. Okay, some addiction experts say Canada should decriminalize opioids and other drugs as a way of reducing the number of opioid deaths. Isn't that amazing? They wouldn't even consider making crack legal, would they? But they're willing to decriminalize opioids. Ain't that something, y'all? A similar policy adopted in Portugal helped reduce deaths. Okay, they're talking about HIV. The report also cites problems caused by alcohol, revealing that more Canadians are hospitalized for alcohol-related harms in 2016, 2017 than for heart attacks. Among young people, the trend are concerning. According to the report, more than 40% of students in grades 7 through 12 said to had consumed alcohol in the previous 12 months. What? Oh, well, I guess it's no big deal. It's a lot of underage drinking going on in America. Look at the affluenza kid. He killed 4 people and he was drinking underage and behind the wheel. And nearly 1 in 4 young people in the age group engage in high risk drinking, which is defined as consuming 5 or more drinks on one occasion. When it comes to cannabis, the situation isn't much better. About 20% of young people age grade 7 to 12 said they had used cannabis at some point in the previous year. This is concerning because research shows that using cannabis early and frequently can increase the risk of a substance use disorder as well as psychosis, the report said. Dr. Tam said the high rates of problematic alcohol and cannabis use among young people is cause for alarm and signals a greater need for policies and programs to denormalize the substances. She said in Canada, they should adopt an approach similar to the one that helped bring down the rates of tobacco smoking among young people in 1999. 53% of 15 to 19-year-olds in Canada reported smoking an entire cigarette in the past. By 2015, the figure dropped to 18%, the result of a combination of higher taxes and advertising bans, restriction on product displays in stores, and graphic health warnings on cigarette packages. So there you go. Canada struggling with a dropping life expectancy, just like the United States. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not surprised, actually. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Make sure you hit on the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.